We're here in Hong Kong. I'm joined by Amy's wonderful parents and her cousin Nikki. But we're here for about 6 days, Saturday to a Friday, and my leg is still on the recovering end, so I won't be doing as much walking as they are, but we'll be doing a whole lot of eating, and we'll probably be doing a few other things, like going to Macau and gambling. Macau is kind of the Las Vegas of Asia, and we might be going to the Cup Noodle Museum. And as usual, like I mentioned before, a whole lot of eating and hopefully a whole lot of dim sum.
We are here at the Cup Noodles factory, and we each get to design our own container. So mine is a garden theme with 3 hidden insects that you have to find.
Cool. And mine is a depiction of yesterday. So we went to Holy Foods. We were in King Kong World. We went to O'Beer for St. Patrick's Day. We went up the stone stairs. We did the ding ding. We took the ferry across. We saw the Hanover commemorative golden statue. The buildings, the Ferris wheel. And then we walked a lot. And of course, there's always gotta be bubble tea.
So after we get the noodles, we put it into a little machine presser thing, and they press the noodles into it. Then they add the toppings we selected. We get to select up to 4. And the last step is it goes through this shrink wrap machine here that just seals it, basically. And then you get it, and they put it in a nice little bag for you, and then you're on your merry way with your own design of your cup noodles.
Okay, it's finished now. Big apples in the plate. It's a little bit hot, so just pour it like that. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fashionable, yes. Slay 360. We're gonna go win some money.
And Macau is a place that we are going to gamble, but it also has an interesting history. It is the most densely populated place in the whole entire world. It's about 12 square miles big, the entire administrative region. It's not even a country, and is home to over 700,000 people. It also used to essentially be a Portuguese colony. Portugal paid rent to China every year to own Macau. So hopefully we'll have some good Portuguese food today, some pastéis de nata, and win some money.
We are here in the gorgeous Venetian Hotel and Casino. Not in Las Vegas though, we are in Macau. And we're gonna hopefully win lots of money so we can actually pay for this trip.
This guy ruined my video. I don't even know him. Yes, but Liz Singh was not the big winner today. It was me. I hit up the roulette table, and I made Amy's family watch me play for a whole hour, and I turned...
30 minutes.
It was 30 minutes?
Yeah, it was like 35 minutes.
Yeah, it was a pretty long time though, but I turned 1,000 Hong Kong dollars into 16,000, so that's like about 120 US dollars to 2,000, and now I have to pay for dinner, so that's awesome. I wanted to share some of my thoughts on the place. It is very, very similar to Las Vegas, the Venetian having the exact same floor layout as the Venetian in Las Vegas. One of the interesting things I noticed as well is that this is kind of geared more, or I guess the kinds of people that are here are more of every age group above 21, versus Las Vegas to me kind of just feels like an old person's paradise, like somewhere that was popping in the 80s, but now it's kind of died off. But here it feels very much alive. There's people of every age group walking around doing things, and it's a pretty cool place. So we've left Hong Kong a few days ago, and I just wanted to share some of my thoughts on the place. It's a big city, so there's definitely lots to do, lots of good restaurants, and it's a really nice place to be. Unfortunately, since I had my knee injury, I didn't get to do as many things as I wanted to do, like climb the mountains that overlook the city, or do a hike to see the 10,000 Buddhas, or really just a lot of walking in general. The museums there, we went to the Museum of Hong Kong History. Might have butchered the name there. But that was a really, really nice museum. It kind of was a little bit on the propaganda side. In that sense, what I mean is they had a protest in 2019, 2020. They had an entire exhibition dedicated to talking about how uprisings like that are not good for society and not good for the community, and it's just bad for everyone else that's not involved to be seeing things like that. So it was just a lot of propaganda and very interesting, and it was definitely very anti-US and anti-Western government structures. So that was cool. But in terms of the restaurants and stuff, I enjoyed a lot of the restaurants, but they weren't quite up to my standards. Maybe it's because ever since I was younger, I would always watch Hong Kong food videos, so I had a bit of higher expectations coming into the trip, which unfortunately did not translate into some of the meals that we ate there. Some of them, I mean, it was good, but it wasn't great, if that makes sense. But I guess, I don't know. Maybe I think if I took more time to research restaurants before we got there and made reservations at some of the nicer restaurants, I would have a different experience. We just ate basically every day wherever we could just walk in and grab a table. But they definitely had some very nice higher end restaurants. Like the first day when we ate at Holy Fook, that was a very good restaurant, and it had probably the best fish I've ever had in my entire life. But yeah, Hong Kong is a great city, and if you have the time, you should check it out.